the day he died?
The day that he went to the hospital, that morning I had woke up and expressed it that, I felt like he needed to go to the hospital.
What was wrong with him?
I think it was like you could hear how a child have asthma, and you could hear something wrong with the breathing.
So that morning, and what morning was that? Was that April 24th?
I think so.
Now, where was his mother, or were you watching him that morning? Or
his mother, I'm not sure where she was at the moment. She could have been at work. She could have been at home. I'm not sure exactly where she was.
Now, did she stay at your house a lot?
No, me and her just always rode around, had fun, did things like that. That's what me and her did all the time. I was always with her. And I felt like if anyone felt like someone was being abused in our home, then she should have took her son, or she could have took her son. There was no abuse. I have 6 kids, 5 that live in the home. I have a 2, a 3, and a 4-year-old, and they were examined, and there was nothing wrong with them. I don't know what happened to Zion, but I'm not responsible for anything that happened to him. When I noticed something was wrong with the breathing, my husband and my oldest son took him to the hospital. And here it is almost, I don't know how long later, after I go in and talk to a detective because I was grieving so bad behind the situation. I went in and talked to a detective last week. And now this week, it hasn't even been a whole week, there's these warrants issued. So I don't know too much. I don't know I don't know why he even died. All she could keep asking me in my interview was, what do I think, or how do I feel? I don't know. I don't know.
Now you're charged with child abuse and neglect. You're saying that you did nothing. You have no idea why you're facing these charges.
I would expect to face child neglect because me as a mother, I was not at home with none of the kids.
Where were you?
I was running the street with his mother, me and his mother. That's all we did. We rolled around. Me and her are close. I didn't know we wasn't close until after this happened.
So you left a 3-year-old home by himself?
No, it was him. I have a 16-year-old, a 12-year-old, I have a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old. That are mine. They were there. My husband was there. Corey was there. It wasn't like there was no one at home to watch the kids.
So you weren't home at the time, but your husband and Corey were?
And my 16-year-old.
And your 16-year-old?
My 12-year-old, my 2-year-old, my 3-year-old, and my 4-year-old.
Who took Zion to the hospital?
My husband and my oldest son took him to the hospital.
Was it in the morning, in the afternoon?
It was in the morning.
Describe did you see him or no? They ended up taking him. Like, what was going on with him?
Something was wrong with Zion breathing. And I expressed it that I felt like he needed to go to the hospital.
So you left, and then?
No, I didn't leave. I stayed in the house with the kids, and they took him to the hospital.
Okay. Because you said you weren't home at the time this all happened.
I don't know what happened. That's the whole thing about it. I'm not sure what led up to the incident.
To him breathing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I can't lie. I'm willing to take a lie detector test, take whatever. I'm not sure what led up to his incident. But most of my days of him being there, it's not a week of him being there. He's been in our home for a long time. From moving to this address, from coming from another address, 3 addresses almost, he's been in our home.